When you're updating bids for your shopping campaigns, you may run into a situation where you don't have enough data to make smart decisions. Let me show you an example of where that can happen in our shopping bidder tool. Here's an ad group called Style, which has 15 product group targets. Now, if you look at this, notice how some of them don't even have 100 clicks of data. Some of them have much more than 100, but many of them don't. So for those with fewer than 100 clicks, I may not be comfortable using that data to make a decision on how to update my bids. Let me show you how we can help you aggregate that data to make a smarter bid decision. In the shopping bidder, there's now a new field called Rollup. In Rollup, I can tell what metric should be rolled up. So here we're going to choose clicks, but I could just as well have chosen conversions or conversion value. And then I can say I want to roll up so that there's at least 100 data points before giving me the data. I can also choose another data point here. So let me go ahead and update this now, and then we'll take a look at what the data looks like. Here's the rolled up data for that same ad group we were looking at before. Notice now we only see items where we have at least 100 clicks. But how did we do that? So in the case of all products, there are actually 7 product groups included in this roll-up metric. The bids in this case varied between 17 cents and $1. What we do is we let you click on this and expand it, and then we group it by bid similarity. So here we have 2 product groups that had bids between 17 cents and 33 cents, and 5 product groups with bids between 41 cents and $1. That lets you set more granular bid changes. So here you could make one bid change for those 2 product groups with the lower bids and a separate bid adjustment for those 5 product groups with the higher bids. Also notice that we have 5 product groups that include T-shirts in their categorization. Of these, we had 1 brand that had enough data points of its own to have more than 100 clicks. The grouping of everything else also had more than 100 clicks. But then there were 3 groups that didn't individually have enough data. So what we've done for those is we've totaled up all of the stats, including these 2 that had enough data, as well as the 3 that didn't have enough, and that gives you this total line of stats. And now what you can do is you can say, well, because there is some similarity based on the grouping, based on the fact that these are all T-shirts, we can set a bid that also takes into account these 2 data points, as well as the aggregation of the 3 product groups that didn't have enough data of their own. So now I can easily set a new bid for that. And you can see that my starting bid range for these 3 groups was between 24 cents and 39 cents. So here I can make one bid update for this based on the aggregate data, but I can also make a bid update individually for those T-shirt product groups that did have enough clicks of their own. Let me show you exactly what just happened in a little presentation mode. So here you can see for this product group, the 10 individual product groupings that don't have enough data. So they don't have at least 100 clicks based on the roll-up that I wanted to do. I've highlighted these in green. So for these, we'd like to roll it up to the level so that we can actually make a decision. So here on the next part, I've shown you what those roll-ups will look like. So notice that we had 10 groups with not enough data. However, here you see a group of 7. So what happened with the other 3? Well, the other 3 are in here. And what we've done is we figured that for 3 of these 10 groups, this one, and this one, they have in common that they're all for T-shirts. Whereas all of the others don't have that T-shirts in common, but we do have in common that they're based on all products and then a subcategorization of style. So for those 7, we've aggregated them in here. For the 3 that have a deeper level of connection to each other because they're all T-shirts, we've put them into the T-shirts group. And then we've totaled up all the stats here. So that's how we can help you make better decisions about which bids to place by aggregating the data and doing roll-ups.